Hello, Pisces. How are my watery seeker doing? Welcome back to the Existential Shift. This is your reading for October. And I'm going to be using the Spellcaster's Tarot. All right, let's get to this. Pisces, for this coming month. What is going on with my Pisceans? Pisces for October. You guys are quiet about what you're doing, about what you're planning. Almost like you don't want to mess it up. Something good is happening, and you're worried that if you'll be talking about it, it will just take away from its energy. Some of you are worried about the evil eye. I trust you to know your boundaries. Especially with Pisces, even though you're the most evolved water sign, there's still something with your boundaries that is not firm, right? Well, obviously, water takes something very, very, very strict to set boundaries to that type of element. And how can you be everywhere and sense everything and be the cosmos if you're bound by the laws of physics? Makes no sense. And yet, that's your biggest challenge, because you are here in this dimension that is condensed and physical, and you do have to have boundaries of protection, both for yourself and for other people. So it's good. You've been keeping your mouth quiet for a while. I've had several readings where I took a really long time to get some cards out. It's okay. We're patient for you. Show me what Pisces need me to see for them, with their permission. Is that better, Pisces? With Pisces' permission, show me what needs to be said for October. Wow. Okay. That good, huh? 10 of Pentacles. Your eyes are on the prize, or you're already in the prize. But 10 of Pentacles is a very extreme state of fulfillment, both emotional and financial. And most importantly, it's very stable. There is the affiliation to the Tree of Life, the all-inclusive. It makes sense with you, although 10 of Cups is more of the Pisces card, but maybe, considering 10 of Pentacles is 10 of Cups with physical security and boundaries and protection, that makes sense. That connects to our conversation. So you don't need me to tell you to do that. You already know. Maybe you're already practicing it. So if you're already in the 10 of Pentacles, wonderful. If you're not there, but you resonate with what I'm saying when it comes to what needs to be done to get there, aka strengthening your walls of protection, boundaries, physical health. No, it's not just about the other dimensions. No, it's not just about the frequencies. It's also about your organs and your skin and your mechanism that is supposed to carry you. How will you travel far and wide without a vehicle, right? If you take good care of your car. You ought to most certainly take good care of your body, and I think you are aware of it now. That's it? 10 of Pentacles? Whoever is watching me don't really need me? Why are you here? Okay. Oh! The Emperor. Wow, Pisces. Wow, the Emperor and the 10 of Pentacles. This is a really great start. So, the Emperor could very much so be you, Pisces, where you are really in ruling of the world of matter. Your world of matter. The Emperor is the ruler of the world of matter, okay? It's Zeus, the god of gods, the Olympus of the earth. He is the manager, he is the CEO, he is the structure, he is the square that takes us between dimensions and through different states of consciousness. In the so the Merkaba, one of its hidden symbols is a square. We transition between worlds. In order to transition between worlds, there ought to be worlds, tangible worlds. He's the ruler of this Earth, Gaia, 3D, three-dimension world. There is such strong stability on the table. This could be someone you're involved with, Pisces. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Something is going to happen fast for some of you. Of course, this can't possibly be relevant to everyone because these are general readings. So take it if it resonates. If you feel like, if you know it, you know, if you're feeling it coming or if you're already in the process. But this is definitely a love relationship or a connection that is meant to last. There's longevity here. If you're not in the Ten of Pentacles now, aka married with a white fence or whatever, children and a lot of money and a lot of happiness, because that's basically the Ten of Pentacles. If you're not there yet, you're in a frequency that is going to soon lead to that. You vibrate on that frequency. So that is going to attract that super fast, because we have here the Ace of Pentacles, which is, it's basically the Ten of Pentacles in the energy aspect. It's exactly what I just said. With the Two of Cups, maybe you're here because it hasn't happened yet. Interesting. Knight of Wands. I think this Knight of Wands is this Emperor. I think this Ace of Pentacles is this Ten of Pentacles to be. Okay? This Knight of Wands is to be the Emperor for you, or you are for someone. This Ace of Pentacles currently is to be the Ten of Pentacles. You're ready. You've done the work. I don't need to tell you. It's going to happen really fast. There's a very balanced view of life. The dualism is now oneness. I feel like two people have reached some sort of inner balance within themselves that allows connection, flat out. Wow. If you're new to my channel, I don't sugarcoat. I don't fluff things or make fun stuff up just to keep you around or to make you happy. It's just on the table. In Hebrew, they call it aliyah v'kotzba, Five of Pentacles. There's always a catch. Let's go into this. Let's figure out this Five of Pentacles. Too much strength on the table to worry about this, but let's figure this out. Because we go from extreme abundance to extreme loss. Not a premonition, a sensation. It might be a sensation of loss that we're carrying with us. Maybe we have experienced loss in our childhood, family, home, all that, and we're carrying that frequency, and that's the thing that keeps sticking it up in our ass. It just always comes around to bite us. Let's not let it. Pisces, clarify this Five of Pentacles, please. Hold on. Ten of Wands. Another 10. Who else got 10 of Wands? Yesterday I did Aquarius. Got 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups. You have 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. Okay. Someone has a vision of longevity of a Ten of Pentacles, and they're on a rescue mission to become your emperor. They really want to be that for you, or you really want to be that for someone. Okay, the picture is getting more clear. The World was on the table when I picked up the cards, and bottom of the deck, the Devil and King of Swords, and the Lovers, Six. Okay, I have to because of the synchronicity. So these three shouted that they want to be on the table: the Devil, King of Swords, and the Lovers. But then I had 2 sixes, so that's 3 sixes in a row. 15 is 6, 6, 6, 6. Yeah. Okay, so all of this is on the table. Great. Saturn is in the house. Just went direct, and Pluto just went direct. The Emperor could very much so be Plutonian. Okay. All right. Yummy table. Hold on, let me observe. Someone had a premonition of how amazing something can be, amazing and lasting, and that freaked the hell out of them. Someone ran literally because they knew how final, in a good way, something can be. They were like, what, this is it? I already met my one. What am I supposed to do with that? Well, little boy, you're supposed to be grateful. Some people take a lifetime and sometimes lifetimes. And I think it already happened or is about to happen, because these are general readings, but someone literally didn't want to start a new cycle of fulfillment because of fear of fulfillment. I'm also getting someone that is carrying a moral guilt, like a moral burden. Because in their head, King of Swords, they are the ones who do the right thing. They want to do what's right. They want to be perceived as someone that does the right thing. They want to be someone that does the right thing. And yet they seem to have absolutely not, or currently are not. And that's an inner conflict, that's meeting yourself for who you truly are as opposed to who you want to be. And that's never easy. That is always a very difficult thing to encounter. When how you perceive yourself to be, when you find that you're not that, and it's like, and you feel lesser than what you perceived yourself to be, that's a difficult thing. I'm not saying you, this could be someone you're involved with, although it could be you. There is a powerful man in your life that has control issues. It's not necessarily on the surface. It's not necessarily from a bad place. They're just very, very strong. They have a lot of power. And, it just naturally puts you in a state of mind where you're invincible and capable. And when something challenges that, then, it shakes you to the core. It's natural. So I'm getting someone that faced something, an opportunity, a situation that was so good and so stable and so real, and they either couldn't or can't or soon to not be able to handle it well. A lot of you, it's going to unfold in October, unfortunately, but a lot of you have already experienced that. And it's a karmic test. It's something they need to overcome. Interesting. Three sixes, four sixes actually, and two tens. Three tens actually. I take the King of Swords as October as a Libra energy. Although it could be Gemini and Aquarius, it's an air energy, but okay. It's interesting. Sorry, I'm getting something and I'm waiting for it to. Someone is going to face having to make a choice. This choice will either lead to a very strong bond and connection and union, love, let's say love, or, and it's the masculine's choice. It's absolutely on this. It's absolutely on the table. If they choose away with it, the feminine will become highly successful. And I'm not getting what will be of the masculine. It doesn't mean it's going to be bad. It doesn't mean it's going to be good. It just means that I'm not getting it. Because this is a test for the masculine. The feminine is not her test. So she'll be rewarded either way, either or. I urge who's ever watching who feels like they're in this state of, having to make a choice, make the right choice. If you're wondering what the right choice is, it's the choice of the heart, of truth, not of ego and not of fear. And that's the most I can tell you when it comes to a general reading, because I don't know your specific story. But you can either, the devil here, you can either choose to be in types of bonds, connections that are of obsession and trauma bonding, where you're just with someone because of how much you've suffered together or something like that. Most likely you made each other suffer, but you know what I mean. And so you can choose that, and then it will be a vicious cycle that you'll start again. You don't want to start that cycle again. You have an opportunity to. Interesting. Yeah, it started off amazing, and that's the exact thing that triggered someone. There's an opportunity for, it can either be this energy, devil, or this energy, seemingly 666, the devil, but it's actually, look at, it's the positive aspect of the 6 tripled. So it's soulmates, twin flames, call it whatever you want. Intense harmony. But if the choice will be to go without, she will rise. Either way. It's either this or that. Interesting. This is not to say, women who are listening or resonate with this, that you will rise and succeed but be alone. You'll have love, because you're not the one who's choosing to who's choosing a negative cycle of fear, thus manifesting it. These are critical times. People, seekers. These are. We are under. So frequencies are rising. We are expanding with our awareness, with our consciousness, with our frequency. And things that have an extremely different frequency can't be in the same room together. So as a big amount of the collective is raising their frequency, with doing the shadow work and integration and making conscious, strong decisions that come from the heart, simultaneously there are others who don't. And the bigger the gap that happens between the different frequencies, the more it will literally create an earthquake that will separate this type of frequency from this type of frequency. It's just the physics won't allow very extreme frequencies. It's like magnets that repel each other. So this is the time where you are being observed to where will you be? What is your frequency? Now this is not like, oh, you deserve it, you don't deserve it. It's literally what you make of yourself. If you make strong choices from the heart and from a truth, you naturally raise your frequency. And if you make choices of fear and of the bad aspect of the ego, the negative aspect of the ego, the fearful, controlling aspect of the ego, that automatically, naturally condenses your frequency. So we're doing this to ourselves, either way, right? But right now, things are escalating. Like whatever you do will either get you much higher or get you much lower. So that's why I'm saying these are crucial times. No pressure though. Funny. For some of you, there is someone from your past that you've had quite the interesting dynamic. They're very strong. Very, very strong. But here's the thing, you've strengthened as well. Like you rose really, really high. I don't know if you've become successful or healed something or just grew more. You got really empowered. So whoever this is that used to have a lot of power over you, not necessarily in a dangerous, evil way, but it's just, sometimes we have weaknesses to people, right? So someone that had a lot of power over you, if they are coming around or coming back around, if there is an encounter with someone that was very meaningful to you, they're meeting their equal now. It's a different experience of the two of you in the same room. They will have to adapt anew to you. Or again, guys, this could be vice versa. Remember, general reading, so energies can go. So someone will meet someone that they knew, but they're different today. Like I'm getting someone that went through a real journey of scarcity and loss, and they worked really hard. And now they found themselves like the world card, like very successful in some way. There's something about tables turning. Whoever used to have the power to choose, now it's the other person. It's just balancing the energies, that's all. It's empowering the others so they will be able to be in the same room. Because there's no longer patience by energy towards things that are very, very different from each other in the way they walk in the world. Right? Because it's no longer us expected to learn from the pain and from things that are, expressing themselves different than the way we express ourselves. Now we're encouraged to go to a place of unison and harmony, and the path of least resistance, right? Being with individuals or in situations that gives us serenity and sense of belonging. So the dynamic is changing, like the type of lessons, the type of growth, the type of dynamic between people and connections and stuff is changing in that way. So if two people that used to be able to be in the same room or together in general want to try again, for example, so they have to meet each other anew, like as a new sense of self. It just, or if two people have not changed, then certain power dynamics will not be able to repeat themselves unless, one humbled themselves and another empowered themselves to where they meet in a similar platform. Someone worked really hard to close out some sort of cycle in their life, psychological, emotional, again, the scarcity loss kind of thing. They don't want to go back to it. So someone will be trying to go back to being in touch with them. And I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but it's just to give you examples of a type of a narrative, right? They'll have to face them as they are today, but it could also be a test to the person that has completely closed out that cycle, like temptation. Are you sure you are different? Are you sure you've overcome this? Are you sure you're not in that vibration anymore? Because if you accept again certain things that you used to accept, then maybe you're not that much evolved. But I see that you are. See that you are. Okay, let's have some messages from the animal spirit. I will also continue this regardless in the extended on Vimeo. I will do a love reading to focus on you and your person for October. Okay, so that's gonna be fun. I just want to have fun with this too. Just look at this. 2 10s, 4 6s. Family matters, definitely family matters. I see a female that really had a need to prove herself to her father figure. It might not have worked all the time. But now she's at a place that is very, very achieving and different and successful and kind of above it. And there might be an opportunity to communicate again if there was some sort of, conflict or dividing of forces. Also someone, that's very specific, someone that left home early at a young age because of family situation. Could be a controlling father figure where the mother wasn't really, she wasn't empowering to her daughter or wasn't empowered herself. Well, usually it works together. Now guys, if this is your story, great, that's totally cool. I mean, I'm just saying her because I'm getting a she. But it can definitely be a he as well. But from the ashes she rose. See this? Very interesting. So yeah, 2 10s and 4 6s. It's an ending of a cycle when it comes to family ties or ancestry, karma. Like, it's overcoming something like that. It's closing the cycle. This isn't necessarily saying goodbye to the family members, although of course it could be, but it could be severing ties, and it could also just be like reaching completion within yourself. Debt was paid. Whatever this is, there was a debt, it was paid. Someone paid a debt. It's a heavy one. It's a heavy one. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to choose one card from the cards that we have here for you to, if you want to learn about it and meditate on its spiritual lesson and energy work. I will link whatever comes out in the description box. Over there you can find the link to the extended. You can find the card from Tarot Masterclass to learn of if you want to, and a way to book a private reading with me, and just other yummy good stuff. So check the description box. Okay. What is the month card for Pisces, please? The card for Pisces to learn their lesson. Okay. Page of Wands. Cool. I will link it below. I will also link the Emperor. I'm getting it's like this one turning into this one, or humbled from this to that, you know. But I think this one is working on turning into this and this one. Okay, so we have that covered. Now let's do the animal spirit. That's like, I love this part. Let me talk to you guys. There we go. I'm sorry I'm late, by the way. Work and projects and good stuff, really good stuff, but it kind of turned my schedule upside down. I'm not complaining, knock on wood. I'm very grateful, but it made me a little bit late. Still have Gemini and Sag to do. Okay, animal spirit for my amazing Pisces. Message for Pisces, please, for October. This could be a supportive message. This could be something completely different that comes up. We'll see. Message for Pisces for October from the animal spirit. How many? Too many. I'm not going to take too many. I'm going to take like a couple. Animal spirit message for Pisces, please. My Pisces seekers are watching right now. That was at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling. Snake. Earth snake. Okay, gorgeous. One more. One more to explain the snake for Pisces for October, please. Complete the story. Animal spirit. There we go. Rabbit. Okay, interesting. Snake and a rabbit. I'm actually getting that it's two very different energies. One more needs to come out, okay? One more card to clarify. Snake and rabbit. And fox. So we have snake, rabbit, and fox. You're not who you used to be. Change brings inevitable sadness with it, right? Every time we start something new, we end something, and there's a natural grieving to it. Sometimes it's friends, partners, anyone that we used to really, really resonate with, and we no longer resonate with. And this says nothing wrong about you or about them. It just, people change. And I'm getting someone that is currently in a situation where they're shed their snake skin, and that is a very sensitive place to be. It's like a caterpillar in a cocoon for a reason, right? It's very protected because it's going through such a major transformation. Nothing can mess with the molecular construct that is being reformed there, right? The smallest grain of sand coming in, the butterfly is effed. Excuse my language. So similarly, when a snake sheds its skin, until they grow new skin, their flesh is very, very what's the word? Sensitive? No, more than that. It's open to be hurt. There's a word for that. Oh my God. Gentle, delicate. You know what I mean, okay? So I'm getting someone that is just being very protective over their very sensitive flesh for the time that they are growing their new skin. More like new frequency, because this connects to the conversation that we had. And this rabbit and fox, I'm getting like it's very either two good friends or just symbol of, you know, people that used to be in your close proximity. You used to share everything with them, like they used to be your go-tos or something like that, and you no longer do that. And I'm not getting anything malicious out of these two. Could be one person, could be symbolizing a group of people in general. You're just in a place where you can't afford anything kind of mixing with the energies that are at work right now. You're feeling this change on a molecular level. Like I think I spoke about it in the Aquarius reading as well, so you might want to watch it. You're shifting consciousness, and just the Kundalini awakening is even changing its direction, like from root chakra to crown chakra, to crown chakra to root chakra. Like the way the energy is moving is about to change. Like things are going to really be different. And you're in that process, and I'm getting that people feel a little bit excluded. So if this is a cross watcher, you know, if you're watching for a Pisces and you're like, what is going on with them? Why are they so distant and they don't let me in as much as they did. They're not opening up. They don't trust me as much. What did I do? I don't think you did anything wrong. I don't think it's a matter of wrong and right. I think it's just the flesh is tender. It can't be touched by anyone. The caterpillar has to be in the cocoon. It can't be mixed with anything. And the Piscean character here, the snake energy, they naturally know. I'm also getting someone that had their energy boundaries really crossed. Like they had all kinds of energy. They were like a sponge soaking energy, and really affected their health, their emotional state of being, their mental balance. All of that really affected the Piscean, and now they're going through, you know, the process of learning how to set boundaries and doing so. And energy itself is kind of protecting them while it's happening, because it's just part of a natural process that they're supposed to be going through right now. You Pisces are supposed to go through right now. And this rabbit and fox, you know, they still all share the same element. They're all from the element of earth here. All three of them have the element of earth in common. And the Gaza and Kivas. Okay, another thing that is coming up, by the way, speaking of two people that had a very specific power dynamic. One was significantly stronger, and now they might find themselves in the same room together. But you see how, like, normally you would think of a fox as a predator and the rabbit as a prey, but look at how this rabbit is kind of standing tall facing the fox, and the fox is really not intimidating, or, you know, doesn't seem too about to, like, it's almost like what used to be predator and prey, now they're very like eye level. I like that. So if you're the rabbit, stand taller in your 2 feet, rabbit. And if you're the fox in this case, well, don't expect the rabbit to just either fear you or just bow to you. It's not going to happen. The energy is just playing tricks on us. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a second in the extended. I love you guys very much. Watch your other placements if you didn't resonate with it. Go back to watching your September reading to make the connections. I always watch my, I always go to prior months to see from, to learn about what it was from a new point of view that is more, that went through the experiences. That's it. Join my tribe of seekers. Join the existential shift. You already know it. You already know it all.